Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie, if you don't know that already. I got a very special video today. Thanks to BzzAgent, I was sent a free palette. It's the Ofra Cosmetics Sweet Dreams palette. My opinion is going to be 100% my own. No one told me to say anything in this, just so y'all know. That's how it's always going to be for my channel. I really appreciate a truthful channel, and I don't want to buy anything that I think is shitty. So when I review something for you guys, I hope you know that I am being 100% honest in all of them. Now here's the inside of the palette. You got some nice rose tone colors in it. So these two and this guy right here look like they're matte. This one's got a little bit of a shimmer kind of satin to it. And then obviously you can see here that this is our like super glowy color. There's not much of like a base color in there for me, so I already went into this palette and grabbed a color. I grabbed this color right here called Lynn. And I did get one last very small thing in my package. I got a tiny packet of hand sanitizer. I saved it just for you guys. That is one thick hand sanitizer. It's got aloe vera gel in it, it says. It's probably why it's so thick.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh no, I got a cat scratch. Ow, 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 it hurts. Okay, that was a bad idea. God damn it. It says it has fragrance in it on the package. Kind of smells a little bit old lady-like, not gonna lie, not into it. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of info that I dug up online about this palette. It's vegan and cruelty-free and it retails for $32. So the first thing I'm gonna say that I don't really care for about this palette, but this is just me being a little bit nitpicky, is the fact that there is like no names whatsoever, not even on the back, of what the color names are, or even what the palette was when I got it. So I had to look that up for you. So from this side to this side, the names are Dreamcatcher, Snooze, Pillow Talk, Crush, and Trance. Let's put the kitty ears on and jump into this look. So I'm going to start off with the very first color, Dreamcatcher. And I'm starting that on my crease here. So far so good, I would say. Blended nicely. And if you can see there's like minimal fallout on the pans. You know, if fallout is something that you really truly care about when it comes to product. But so far so good with this guy. It's really pretty. I'm gonna bring it down below too. I'm gonna go most of the way to the inner corner. Same brush, continuing down the line to the next color called Snooze. And I'm going to use Snooze to just darken up my crease there. And fallout wise, it was the same as the last one. Not too much, so I assume that's how it's going to be for most of the palette. Pretty neutral palette, so not something I normally pick up, but I do like this pinky rose tone that it's got going on. We're going to skip over a little bit into this color called Crush. And I'm going to use it to darken out my outer corner here and kind of move on to the middle of my lid. Now if I'm being honest, it looks super similar to the last color we just used, with just the tiniest bit of shine to it, because it's kind of that satin finish, which is just a little bit annoying. I prefer my colors to be pretty different when I get a palette, especially when it has so few colors. I want different colors to really show differences, and maybe like a slightly bit darker, but I feel like it's very similar. And again, not very much fallout at all. There's hardly any. Do see like a couple tiny little dots on my face, but nothing to worry about. Those should come off easy. Finally moving on to this really beautiful middle color, Pillow Talk. And I'm going to use it to fill the rest of my lid and my inner corner on the bottom here. That's a really glowy, sparkly kind of color. See the difference here? That's really pretty. Here's an update on how the pan is doing. There's like basically no fallout for that sparkly color. I think we'll use it. Oh yes. Yes, highlight that brow bone. Wow. Know that's one thing about Ofra, is that it's always super glowy and gorgeous. On to the last color right here, Trance. It's the darkest one. Using this really tiny detail brush. And I think I'm gonna line like the bottom 2/3 of my lash line. It's a really pretty dark color. Just using that to add a little dimension. Blends out really well with the other colors. Might be doing a little bit more than 2/3 here. So this is pretty much it for the eyeshadow. I'm going to finish up with a little bit of eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be back to do some lipstick. I'm back, and we went with a really crazy eyeliner look today, but you know what? that's alright. Did it to balance out the natural colors. Let's just say that. And while I was looking for lipstick colors, I found this little beauty. Also an Ofra product. This is the Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Monaco. It smells so good. Just a little bit more red than the eyeshadow palette, so helps it stand out. Alexa, what? She's always gonna interrupt me. Now I'll just give my first impression thoughts on today's palette, and as long as it stands up to the wear test later, I'm sure my thoughts will probably still be the same, just so you guys can see the damages of today's look. But I think the pan is relatively clean after today's look. You know, one thing that's scary about pure white palettes, they get messy very, very easily. I'll say it again, I'm mad that there aren't like any color names or even like a palette name on this thing. That's really annoying because I know I'm going to forget exactly what this palette is called. I'm gonna have to look it up every time that I use this palette, and that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but maybe I'll write it on the back or something. But then it won't make my palette look very nice if I write it on the back. So you guys can see a little bit closer. I really like the shadows in today's palette. I think these colors are really, really pretty and they blended well. I didn't have to pack on the color very much. A tiny bit with Pillow Talk I did, but really not very much at all. And it's super glowy and pretty, so I really, really don't mind. So first impression wise, I recommend this palette for sure. I think it looks really, really pretty on, and it's kind of the color, kind of like the springtime color scheme that's going on right now. Even though we can't really go outside to do anything springtime right now, it's still fun to play with makeup even if you're not going outside. So I'll check back with you guys in a little bit and see how the eye makeup is doing. Hello everyone, as you can see, I am trying to get ready for bed now, but it's check-in time. Here's everything up close. I personally think it looks really good still. I think I see more specks of mascara on my face than I do my eyeshadow being ruined. So I think it stands up to the check-in test. You can add that to the list of everything else I said earlier. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's look featuring the Ofra Sweet Dreams palette. Let me know down below if you've ever tried this palette and what you think about it, or if you are willing to get this palette after today's review. If you want to see more from me, you can follow all my social medias down below. I even got TikTok down there, so you guys can see some weird stuff that I do on there. So make sure you go check out the description box. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.